We gonna get into this menopause because I was at a meeting yesterday, and one of the young ladies was had said something about hot flashes, and then I was explaining to her. She's like maybe 7 years younger than me, and we were talking about it, and she was like, just some of the symptoms, and I was like, yeah, the crying is the one that gets to me. And we went in the other office where the other girl was, and she was like, "Tell Sean what happened to you yesterday in the shower." And she kind of looked like, "Why am I talking about the shower?" She was like, "No, no, no. Tell me what happened." And she was like, "I was crying uncontrollably and didn't know why." And I was like, "Oh, girl, yeah, that's menopause." I was like, "You." She was like, "But I came on the next day." I said, "There's a pre, and I can't say it's a post because it never stops." My mama is 79, and she said, "Nah, it don't stop." But um, there are things that they just never told us about. Like they told us about cramps and bleeding and childbirth and labor and sex, but nobody ever told us about menopause other than hot flashes and emotions. Like they kept it from us like it was a secret society, but when you start your period, they praise you and they welcome you in the they welcome you in the womanhood, but they never tell you about womanhood, what happens, and they don't tell you that. So it it hits a little different. Uh, your hormone, they don't tell you your hormones go on strike. They don't have a union meeting. They don't sit down and call your insides together and say, "Hey, this is what." It just happens. You wake up one morning and you either crying, having hot flashes. You go in the mirror and you comb your hair or brush your hair, and now you got hair in the sink, in the tub, in the brush, in the comb, on the pillow, and you don't understand.